Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman.
My song.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the five-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season, and now here they are, one game away from their first Super Bowl title since Super Bowl IV 50 years ago.
And we'll get to that in just a minute, but how about this? This is their fifth straight playoff appearance. They went to overtime with New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half, came all the way back and had a chance to win, lost in overtime. Finally, climbed that mountain and got back.
I can't believe
do you
they did
remember
that.
Super Bowl IV against Minnesota? Remember Hank Stram as their coach? On the sidelines, mic'd up for the first time. That really gave us a lot of what we have now with NFL films. What a terrific performance by that Kansas City team, and they blew away the Vikings in that game.
Meanwhile, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl for the seventh time in franchise history. One of the most successful teams in the Super Bowl era as they look to claim their sixth title, which would tie them with the Patriots and Steelers for most ever.
I like how you stated that they're one of the more successful franchises in Super Bowl history because at one point, they were 5-0 in Super Bowls. Joe Montana with wins in Super Bowl 16, 19, 23, and 24.
Catch it.
Double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
I'm going to get Buffalo fumble right now. If I can.
Banks, and let's face it, it's not often.
He will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
That was over, bro.
Man coverage, nowhere for them to go with the football, led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
The throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it here. It's Coleman.
Please, no.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
They're not going to punt it.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone.
I hate you!
And the 14-year trusty veteran.
I didn't my teammate block me.
And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
I needed help.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Plug it up.
Okay.
Put some socks on so you're warm.
Mommy, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You just don't want to miss your time.
Interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And now he's going to use his legs. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
Oh!
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Why do you keep on doing
that? It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Keep on doing that.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Levine Toilolo, the tight end, is intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run with Coleman on first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Garoppolo.
What are you doing?
And now Garoppolo lost the football. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. That'll go down as an 84-yard punt return. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And as soon as they hand a rookie his playbook, they say you better make your mark on special teams if you want to hang around. I'd say returning one for a touchdown will definitely leave a memory.
Yeah, that's a pretty indelible mark here early on in his career. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s. So a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give them even better starting position.
Yes. Got it.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Escaping the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Oh, no. I did not mean to do that.
Defensively by now,
I missed.
you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Tevin Coleman and the rest of the offense making their way back out. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse.
Educational, that's very true, kids. Looking up.
Oh,
He'll get it a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and...
Mommy. Mommy. Hold up. Mom. Can I stay up to 8:45?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
That's it. Don't ask me again.
I know. Alright, let's do this.
Earlier today in the NFL. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo now. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But it's going to be second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Garoppolo again. And that will be incomplete as well. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time, have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Decline that, please.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Garoppolo. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Great solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it.
Oh, what a legend!
Big seam, and he might go all the way. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Don't touch it. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, ow. I'm a legend. I'm a legend. Ding, ding.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. Oh, look at the juke. Fights through, and now a crease.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about now they turn, flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because I nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game instead. They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Opted to run forth, the decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And this is caught by Watkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
In today's football, the receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that, it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. but that close to the goal line is still down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with his third touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Point after, right down the middle, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Oh, my God.
And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Killed, boy. Number 44. Number 44. Where is he? Where is he? Number 44. Number 44. There you are. Boop. Like this. He runs, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh my God. Oh. Ah. There's that. All right. Go. I got it, boys.
I know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Going on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach,
Jeffy.
Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa, and the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
A second broken tackle.
Oh, I just got
A great
destroyed.
return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now Mahomes, and off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But
he was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
I really can't pass it to anybody.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Pushing tacklers aside. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes forced out to his left. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play in this passing game on any kind of rhythm.
But a problem because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They still can't. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shot.
That was the stupidest thing I ever done. Stupidest thing. Run back, go like that, break their stuff, break their people too. Done.
Of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Extra point right down the middle. And
I know they ain't gonna do. Oh, so I just not really on this road.
Lead will swell by 1 more.
What? Wait, hold up. Oh, I forgot. It's the Super Bowl.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is born. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They will run again with Coleman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to 7. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Complete pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, fourth quarter. You're going. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Come on now, let's go.
We're going to do this one.
And now here comes Kansas City. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL.
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Oh, shoot.
Way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys continue to pour it on. And Ollie takes off with it. It's a fake. Kelsey imposing his will. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds, shy of the goal line. And they'll be denied on the two-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
No!
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Come on.
The Niners on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team. And they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Throwing up first is Garoppolo. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Come on.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him.
Sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting. He's able to convert for 3.
Gets around him.
Oh, shoot, oh, shoot, oh, shoot.
Fights free yet again.
Oh my gosh.
And he's loose again. 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So how about the game he's having? He had the punt return earlier for a touchdown. Now the kick return to balance things out.
And oftentimes, guys who are on punt return...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Get debated.
And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, could also result in a melee later, though. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
I think we're coming out right now. Boom! Get that out of here.
He's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a ball.
Can he get the touchdown?
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
End of the game.
And the Kansas City Chiefs
are the Super Bowl
champions. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Kiss it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end the stream.
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all
you have a player healed from injury and ready to play.
I'm highly favored. Don't want.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna end it. The broadcast. Bye.